Hey, it's William, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I sort of made a disaster transformation from the finished drawing of my practice to this. Okay, this is just a total disaster, and some of my thoughts. Okay, so basically, I just searched Google for some sort of like AI transformation from 2D to sort of a 3D model. I'm not expecting to get like a fully functional, like game ready, movie ready, sort of fully rigged model. But I think maybe just to add some of the depth to it. So previously, I sort of like experiment this a little bit using the normal map method. So that's just kind of like manually doing things. Okay, I just use the neural filter. Okay, and then I choose a specific map. I think it's like a normal map here. Here, wait list, depth blur. Yeah, I think maybe just somewhere in here. I believe previously I just got it here like a blur or something like that. Yeah, so then I just export a normal map. Yeah, of course, you don't necessarily need to use Photoshop. You use any software, you just gets your image like a plugin and generate a normal map, and you can use normal map to generate a mesh in Blender. And I think that's sort of the thing that behind this AI as well. But add some of the like a neural network or sort of AI technology, so they will give you like a mesh that have the depth information, and they use that depth to generate the mesh, like the height, different height of the mesh, and then you use the texture to sort of add this texture to the mesh, and you get like a sort of like a 3D thing, and they kind of infer what's behind, and yeah, relatively speaking, is amazing. Okay, they just just use this image as a reference and generate that. It's just simply amazing. It's a great achievement, but clearly, as you guys can see, it's done like a definitely not game ready. Definitely not even you know, it's not demonstration ready. Okay, it's just too rough. Everything just too rough and too how to say uneven. Okay, it's nothing like a smoothness, and sometimes you get like a weird thing. What's going on here? Like it's like a typical 2D image generation. Some of the glitches that you get. So if you turn that into the mesh mode, you can see that it got a little thing here. And of course, I tend to like use the sculpt mode to fix things, because the mesh. Okay, the mesh just some sort of like a fix here, so I can just G to grab, and then we can sort of fix this, but from the perspective of like efficiency, it doesn't like worth the trouble, because if you want to fix this, you can make this model with ease, and you have to consider all this like not so logical line. So this should be like go up rather than go down. Then you can wedge it, some sort of a wedge it out of the way, but it's just not suitable for this like a demonstration even. And the hand as well as finger is a disaster, and I think that's maybe a reason why this technology hasn't like widely used, but it's definitely worth like pushing forward as a humanity, because I think this technology do have some sort of a potential. To be honest, my initial intention is just to try out these things and see whether I can use this as a like a batch generated like a background prompt like a background man and women, something like that. Just like the background, I can just zoom it so just to become really small, so you can sort of just act as a background asset, but yeah, just some sort of really small background asset, and then you can, you know, you can see from different angle. But right now, I don't think it's worth it, because if you like zoom it this small, you can sort of just build a low poly model, and you can like there are a bunch of asset that you can just modify a little bit, just like a little bit and paint on it, and you can get. But if you zoom it out, it's doing a relatively good job, okay, and you can sort of give it a pass. And I also try to use this and record some of the clips as a input and then an output that to video, and then stylize it. It's a disaster as well. It will give you some result like this. Okay, so it will give you a. I'm going to trying to. Okay, I can't bring this to you guys. Okay, but it's not too good, and I did not say any of the the company's name, because I don't want to like discourage them from like pushing forward this technology. Is the technology that worth doing, but right now I just want to from like artist and users point of view, is worth trying out for fun, but it's not good for like a commercial projects. And what I have in mind is that first, the some of the detail, I think most of the detail will be lost, because this is kind of like a generate from, I think maybe from normal map, something like that. You can generate like a shadow or information from this image, and they kind of a calculated volume, something like that. But clearly, a lot of lines and a lot of like foldings, and it's gone. And the face, all this like a blushes, is gone. Okay, even though they kind of just make the texture stick to the mesh, it's gone. And sometimes when they're using computer to infer things get really weird. The mesh is almost unfixable, and there is a big drawback, is that once you find some of the problem, you can't just fix it by fix it this way. You have to like go back and then regenerate again. And right now it's really costly to do that, and not only like financially costly, but also if you want to like recreate like a model this mesh, it's a disaster. Okay, so we look at here, it's just like topology as well as all the mesh is just you can't maintain this and you can't modify this. You can sort of like sculpt this, but it's just not worth the trouble. Okay, and it's unusable. Yeah, and I'm not recording this video to to discourage them or just to rant about this kind of technology, but I just want to give like honest user experience and review and some of the thoughts of me as a creator point of view. I'm not like boycotting this technology. I think this technology is good. It's not just not usable, but it can have some of the great advancements. Maybe in a later, maybe just 1 or 2 years, you can just have amazing model. Okay, and right now I'm thinking if you have to use this right now, the model like the original drawing that you want the model to generate, that drawing needs to be simple and need to be really stylized. You can't be like a really realistic, because you got realistic, you got some of the great detail will be lost and it will be looking weird, and you're not going for a specific style, and you can't like say pass a like a really weird realistic thing, unless you are intentionally doing some monster. You won't be able to do that. But going for like unrealistic thing or creatures may be a way to go. So for example, you want to like simulate a monster or maybe something that for human, you got one leg like this, it won't go as a pass. And if you want to like fix it using sculpt mode, you want to inflate something like that, you can do, but you will break the texture. Okay, so if you got like too much, the texture will just break because there is not enough like UV texture to stick to it. And same goes for anime. Okay, if you just sculpt a little bit, it will break. And so that's my personal experience for it. And yeah, so if and here is some like moving to the future, if this technology while you're watching this video can give you like a relatively decent result, I think the application, at least from a creator point of view, is huge. Okay, so for example, you can draw a manga. Okay, doing this way you can draw a manga, and some like a special moments, or maybe you want to get more interactive, you can just make a 3D thing for that specific page or specific like column, something like that, and you going to like animate a little bit just to present this as not only just a paperback manga, but also some interaction and some like these things come to life. I think I read some of like the Marvel's novel, got a app called Marvel Unlimited, something like that, and they're doing a great job. So it's an app that when you read things and it automatically like focus on a certain column and got a great smooth transition. And I think maybe you can use that. If you're a developer or if you want to like create like an interactive manga, you just focus on a specific place, and then there is a kind of a tiny model here. Okay, so you can play around, or you can just play an animation that going left and right and say something. Okay, this can give like the viewer more like immersive experience. Okay, that's what I have in mind. If you can use this technology, and in the future if the technology will improve, I will definitely give it a go. Okay, and I'm not like shutting myself from all this AI evolution and technology, and I have hold no grudge of this. If their training data, okay, I have a big disclaimer here. If their training data is acquired like legally, with consent, with the artist consent, or maybe they paid artist to train their model, that's totally okay for me. Okay, so that's yeah, that's what I have in mind. Okay, so even though it's a disaster, I still want to make this video to share with you. So the quick takeaway is that yes, you can. Their technology exists. You can transfer from like a 2D image to 3D model, and you can record the specific 3D model animation to that as an input, then video to video have some stylized output, but the result is not good enough. Right now it's not ready for production, even not ready for demonstration purpose. This is a kind of disaster, especially the finger part. Okay, but as I said, the 2D like a finger part, I think it's already solved this problem, and so I believe that in like a near future the 3D problem will be solved. Okay, and another takeaway is that if you want to use this, do please use like a really simple, really stylized drawing to image, so you can modify that. Even though you got it like wrong, you can like sculpt it or maybe change it, but the topology as well as the mesh is just you can't do that. Modify that is a disaster. So you have to like go back to edit the image, or you just scrap the idea altogether, or maybe just build the model from scratch. Okay, so it's just another takeaway. Yeah, that's all about this video. And don't forget, if you think my video is helpful, if you want to listen to me talking about things and trying things and experiment and learn things, do please give me a thumb up and support my channel. Alright, and bye.